They run here with a second-year man from UNC, Javonte Williams.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And this is caught by Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to look out the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Broncos had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They're going for Herbert, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
The 30. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Next to score, 7, Broncos 0.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they were trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
21! Hey, 59, done.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he's got room.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Coming up with the Pro Bowl season 2020, many of us were stunned when Bradley Chubb had 0 sacks in 2021. That did come in only a 7-game season due to injuries. Cause for some concern, but he also had 19.5 sacks in his first 2 years as a full-time starter.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Well, he's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Broncos nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. Shaquille Leonard, the All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Previously the understudy to Noah Fant, Albert Okwuegbunam finally gets a shot at the starting job in his 3rd season in the NFL. Plenty of us remember his 4.49 40-yard dash at the 2020 Combine, so we know he's an athlete and can really stretch the field if they use him right in this offense.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Play action. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Third and long. It's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And incomplete on the deep ball. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. Wilson will throw again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Hey, Tuesday.
They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check 51, set him. 22.
They go play action with Ryan.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflated. And now, things may have changed for them.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
On 3rd down, Ryan finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And now here is another interception. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Phillips now from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
There he goes left side. And all the way home for the Broncos score. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
A give for Tanner running right side. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Well, this is caught by Williams.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Again, Wilson. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Colts are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Into his end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Albert Okwuegbunam.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Broncos have taken a fourth quarter lead.
McManus's point after is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Ryan, a little pop pass, jet sweep.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job of reading the back and making the play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down.
Well, going deep here for Taylor. And this one is incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Albert O. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Able to slither by. They find some open field here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 63 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Ryan. A throw on the money there to Doolin. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And some room to work. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They run once more with Taylor. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Ryan. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
downs here, short of the line to gain, so that will be a turnover on downs.
So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town.
They're down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Williams going to get it again on second down. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the